"I've heard of you," said the old vagabond, very impressed. "Aren't you the adventurer who slew all those ash vampires in Ghostgate a couple of months back?" "That I am," said Aristian Silverthorn, with a weary smile for his admirer. He knew that his name was not yet legendary, and it was best to be polite. "And you are?" "My name would have no meaning to you, but I'm Era Darathil," he said, raising a glass of grief. "I hail from the region of Ghostgate, which is how I heard your name. Are you on an adventure as we speak?" "Yes," said Silverthorn, with a grim expression. "I'm challenged to rid the Grayslands of a rogue battle mage by the name of Igro Amaro." "I've heard of him as well," said Darathil. "He is said to be very powerful, an implacable foe." "That is why I'm drinking now," sighed Silverthorn. "So tell me, what is your profession?" I do nothing, said Darethil with some measure of pride. But in my youth, I used to teach the skills of illusion at the University of Gwilym. Perhaps you can help me then, said Silverthorn, suddenly excited. Can you teach the spell Silence? I can certainly pay you. I know that spell, said Darethil. You might find invisibility very helpful as well, or perhaps darkness, which would allow you to sneak up on old Egro Amaro. No, said Silverthorn firmly. I only have time to learn one spell. I have to kill Egro Amaro, collect the award, and be back in Nisis as quickly as possible. My wife worries when I'm away. Darethil agreed, and as the two settled back in their seats at the corner club and tossed back glasses of grief, the old man shared his knowledge of the spell. He explained what it truly meant to bend sound, creating a cone of silence as glass can bend light. He had Silverthorn close his eyes while he tapped the side of his glass, making him picture the sound as the physical entity it was before it was extinguished. The adventurer, after a few hours of instruction, paid the old teacher and set off on his way. In Doranyon, Egro Amaro's stronghold, was not far from Sadrith Mora, and he soon saw the blight and ruin that was the battle mage's calling card. Delving into the depths of the ruins, Silverthorn was set upon by the servitors of Egro Amaro, living and undead. With his enchanted ebony blade, he cut through legions before facing the master himself in the desolate main hall. Egro Amaro bowed to his adversary sardonically and then prepared to unleash a fireball to incinerate him. Before he had uttered the first word of the spell, he suddenly found that all the creaking and sighing of the ruins around him had been stilled. He opened his voice to speak, but there was no sound. Silverthorn took his time, strolling across the length of the hall before dispatching the battle mage with one stroke of his blade. The adventurer rushed back to the Tribunal Temple where he had received his quest, accepted the gold and the thanks, and was back in his house in Nisis but a few days later. His wife, Lyra, was beside herself with worry. All I could do night after night is toss and turn. I kept imagining you burned to ashes by that battle mage, and where would that leave me? Do we have enough gold that I could support myself if you, since Serin let it not be so, were killed during one of these jaunts? I don't think so. Why couldn't you get a nice position at the Fighters Guild right here in town? I hear they're looking for a trainer for the Imperial Guard. I know, you want a life of adventure and danger and freedom. But if you'd only take one moment to think of me, stuck here all by myself, worrying about you. I suppose you'd like it if I took more of an interest in your work. But it's like I was telling Sir Calissa Vignum the other day. I said, Calissa, what good is a husband? Leah continued to talk, deaf to the fact that her words were dead before they left her mouth. Silverthorn smiled and nodded his head, enjoying the silence. He could have killed Egro Amaro without the spell, he considered, but he could not have survived his wife.
What do you want, Outlander?
Speak to a wise woman. They know the lore of dreams. The Ghost Fence is a magic wall around Red Mountain. The settled people created this barrier to keep the Devil Day.
What do you want, Outlander? What do you want, Outlander?
You Inwa.
I have you!
What do you want, Outlander? What do you want, Outlander?
Ghostgate is a...
Talk, Outlander. Speak with respect, and I will listen. Sulmatul will not talk to you. Nibani Maisa will not talk to you. You have no standing among us, Outlander. Talk, Outlander. It is our custom. So, Outlander, have you completed the initiation rite? This is my father's bone-biter bow. You have completed the initiation rite. I name you clan friend of the Ashlanders. Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in any Urshilaku bed. But do not harm other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and Nibani Maisa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. You have already completed the initiation rite. You have already proven your worthiness. Now that you are a clan friend, I want to speak plainly. I find it hard to believe that you are the Nerevarine. You are an outlander, but the Nerevarine comes to drive all outlanders from Morrowind. How could an outlander be the incarnate? The great houses stole our lands and mocked us with false gods. The godless outlanders steal our land and our dignity. The Nerevarine is the last hope the Ashlanders have. I will let no outlander steal this hope from us. These are serious words, words of life and death. I see honor and merit in you, and am proud to name you clan friend. but take care what you say and do in the name of the Nerevarine. Now go question Nibani Maisa and learn all she can tell you.
Welcome, favored guest. My yurt and hearth are yours. Aldrun is the district seat of House Redoran and a... Welcome, favored guest. My yurt and hearth are yours. Welcome, favored...
Welcome, favored guest. My...
Welcome, favored guest. My yurt and hearth are yours.
Welcome, favored guest.
Welcome, Welcome, favored guest. My yurt and hearth...
Welcome, favored guest. Welcome, favored guest.
Welcome, favored guest. Go ahead. Do you have questions about the Nerevarine prophecies? Have you come to see if you passed the test? There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents. The moon and star. Sleepers. 7 curses. The curse's bane. The prophecy of the stranger. The prophecy of the 7 visions. The lost. Ask me of these things. If you are patient. If you would be wise. Or if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander. I am the wise woman. Ask your questions, and I will answer. This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak but all deny. Many trials make manifest, the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall but one remains. The full title of the prophecy is 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Listen, and I will tell you the verses. 7 trials, what he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. First trial. On a certain day to uncertain parents incarnate moon and star reborn. Second trial, neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him fly. Third trial, in caverns dark Azura's eye sees, and makes to shine the moon and star. Fourth trial, a stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. Fifth trial, a stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. Sixth trial, he honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin and is reborn. Seventh trial. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. One destiny. He speaks the law for Veloth's people. He speaks for their land and names them great. What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nerevarine will be, and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand it all. If what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. This is part. There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost, the 7 curses, and others. Some are forgotten, some hidden, some... Veloth's people are the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander, and Greathouse. The last time the Velothi were united were with Nerevar at the Battle of Red Mountain. Now, legend says Indoral Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he bore a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 Curses of the Sharmat, but I do not know it, and I know no one who does. Rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called Sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth-Ur has awakened and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. This refers to your birth sign, to your birth on a certain day to uncertain parents, just like in the Stranger prophecy. In Tamriel, persons born under certain constellations are said to be fortunate in their aspects. Such persons are often blessed, or cursed, with remarkable ability. I'm not sure what this means. Will the Nerevarine come as a spirit who is not harmed by blight or age? I don't know. But I think Curse of Flesh means the blight disease corpus, which causes terrible, distorted growths on its victims. Perhaps the Nerevarine can heal this disease. Perhaps that will be a sign of the Nerevarine. In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask. A Hortator is a war leader chosen when Dunmer great houses must put aside their normal feuds to unite against a common enemy. This has not happened since the Empire invaded our land. I am not sure. The tribe Unmourned may mean the 6th house, House Dagoth, which was exterminated after the Battle of Red Mountain. But it may also mean the Dwemer, or the Dwarves, as Westerners call them. The cursed false gods must be the Tribunal. They are surely false gods, evil sorcerers and necromancers, and they murdered Nerevar so they might set themselves up as gods. Binds the Broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the... The Incarnate cannot fail. What others have tried, he will do. What Nerevar started, the Incarnate shall finish. You are not the Nerevarine. You are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle, and a hard one, but you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide. And take these copies of the Stranger and the 7 Visions. Now, I have told you all I know. Go, think on what I've told you, and do what must be done. I have told you all I know. Go, think on what I've told you, and do what must be done. I will give you what counsel I can, but I only see what may be, not what must be. Go ahead. Do you have questions about the Nerevarine prophecies, or other questions to ask me? Or do you bring me news of the lost prophecies?
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along. Hello again. You planning to be in Margon long? Maybe you'd like a little advice. Or you were hoping I might share a little secret with a daring adventurer. Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner here in Margon. Tell me your destination.
tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
I thought I heard something. Are you here for scrolls, Outlander? Or are you here from some other enchantments, or even soul gems? Whatever your enchanting needs, you've come to the right place. Are you here for scrolls, Outlander? Or are you here from some other enchantments, or even soul gems? Whatever your enchanting needs, you've come to the right place.
You seem like very good company. Are you here to discuss your orders? Or is there... You've spoken with Sulmatuul and Nibani Maisa, and from what they say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Mera Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? Don't get overconfident. But it so happens that I agree. You're ready. But just in case, I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And remember, if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't get cocky. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Gnar Mok, hunting smugglers with Sixth House connections. They found a Sixth House base, a Sixth House shrine, and a Sixth House priest named Dagoth Garrus. Speak to Champion Raisa Pulia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol and the 6th House base. Your orders: find that 6th House base, kill Dagoth Gares, and bring me a full report on the 6th House base.